What's up everyone, and today we're continuing with the happy hell ride that is Earth Defense Force 5. Before we delve back into the madness that is Florida Simulator,
I'm the queen of the sky! One down!
well, at least it's close enough, I do need to say that it's recommended that you watch the first part, or else you won't have the first bloody clue what's going on, unless, of course, you've already actually played the game. Anyways, it's time to do some more pest control. So, it's been 5 months, and the aliens are still attacking the Earth, and finally, after changing my combat class and, gender, I'm finally fully enrolled in the EDF, and ready to get into the extermination business. Okay, so my first actual mission just seems to be a bug mopping one, and also attempting to figure out how to destroy the teleportation ships, as the EDF still doesn't know how to do it. Since the dialogue in this mission is like 5 minutes long, and the game really doesn't do anything in that time, it allowed me to indulge in my favourite pastime in this game.
I don't want to die! Now that the attacks by the new types failed, the only thing we can do is keep killing monsters.
Finally, after, I shit you not, a 5-minute conversation, I checked, the sergeant ends up formulating quite possibly the stupidest plan that I've ever heard in a desperate attempt to finally get rid of the teleportation ships. One that is downright suicidal, because of the fact that it requires us to go under the ship where all the bugs are being spawned. Yeah, this won't work in 100 years.
This is a tough war, but I expect all of us to fight bravely. Do not forget we have defenseless citizens depending on us. We are not only on the front line, we are also the last line of defense. It worked! Who's your daddy?
Okay, besides that remark from a member of the squad, it turns out that we have figured out a way to actually destroy the ships. A plan that I 100% endorsed, by the way, and after destroying a couple more of them in spectacular ways, it's mission cleared. I am then sent out to do some genuine extermination, which actually has no tricks up its sleeve this time. A wing diver squad helps me out, half of them get bitten to death, but everything's fine out here since the mission was still completed after all. Also during this mission, the commanders talk about the motherships and possibly how to destroy them, which, as it turns out, is my next mission. This one begins as normal as it gets. It's just blowing up UFOs and blowing the legs off of giant ants, nothing we all haven't seen before by this point. But then, strange reports of humanoid aliens start to circulate around the battlefield, and before long, new landing ships are spotted flying onto the combat area. I can finally meet my alien counterpart. Finally, we can fight to the okay, what the fuck are those things? They're just oversized frogs that stand on 2 legs and carry assault rifles. Only in EDF can we fight anime assault frogs carrying literal war crimes, and everyone is still okay about the situation. In all seriousness though, I had severely underestimated these things while playing as a ranger, so much so that, I died.
Fall back! Fall back! Hold your ground! No way we're handing over this city!
There was a silver lining though, because the game finally gave me a ray of hope, as I had acquired the Minion Buster. This AR is ridiculously overpowered early game, because of the fact that it both doubles as an assault rifle and a sticky grenade launcher. Finally, I can fight the Primer's war crimes with my own! I then retried the mission, and because of the Minion Buster, it was a walk in the park. You'd think that after my ordeal, I'd be entitled to a little bit of rest and recuperation. You know, to maybe play some cool games, or perhaps expand my social life. And you would be wrong. I am immediately sent into the battlefield again to fight a combination of bugs and frogs. It turns out that my Nox Geneva convention improved AR is more than an even match for these pathetic aliens, and they are easily wiped out. I am then sent on a lovely day trip in an attempt to deal with my arachnophobia and fear of dark and closed spaces to this huge ass cave. Unfortunately though, me and my squad were also sharing the cave with some, uninvited guests. So I did what a British man usually does when he encounters something that he doesn't like, and that is call his buddies to blow the living shit out of the problem until it goes away. Amazingly though, this plan failed, as it turns out that there were more spiders than my arachnophobia could deal with, so we ended up retreating. I then run into fucking Godzilla while on my next bout of travels. No, that is not a joke. The EDF then tries to do what the US military did in the old films, and that was throwing the giant kaiju back into the Japanese sea that it must have come from, and, like the movies, the EDF failed miserably. And, as if being attacked by a humongous goddamn space lizard wasn't enough, a million red ants ambushed the convoy that I was vibing with, and if it wasn't for the Air Force bombing them back to the Japanese sea that they must have come from, the entire convoy would have probably been lost. I am then tasked with attacking a small army of frogs with the toxic wing dive races named the Spriggans. In all seriousness though, I bloody despise them, at least in early game, and after scourging the industrial zone of all, and I mean all, life, I am finally entitled to a holiday, since the EDF had to give me some reward for successfully putting up with the Spriggans. I hope that you enjoyed my memoirs of EDF 5, and hopefully you might even try out the game for yourself. With all that said though, see you.